Hello worldo, this is Wolfstar Games, and welcome back to more Robotics Notes DaSH. Last time a two-parter happened. First, I found out that Daru is a foodie and will eat a lot of food. He apparently also has a hollow leg, just like Sawada. Although with Daru, I'd say that he has even more of a hollow leg. And then a little later, things got a little fan servicey with all the girls, again, it's the girls, of them winding up in bloomers and PE shirts. And my brain just kind of short-circuited when I saw Juna. It's like, ay. And then from that, we wound up getting even more fan servicey when water balloons came into play. It's like, I swear, this game already has a lot of fan servicey moments, and I feel like we're still very much in the beginning of the game. It's like, this game is going to be a real trip, isn't it? If it's going to have a bunch of fan service like this. I mean, it's all fun and fine, I guess, until Kimijima shows up and makes it a little awkward and weird and makes things even more complicated. So it's like, just stop, Kimijima. Just stop. Alright, before we start here, let's check Tweepo to see if we have any messages. Not there, not in the D tab. What the? Hey, isn't this Kimijima Ko? What the heck is this? Trier 2. Huh? Who recorded that? Professor Matsuri. Local person posted it on Tweepo. Damn, that's dangerous. Report it. What is this about exactly? Why? I thought he was dead. Wasn't the story that he disappeared 6 months ago? Why are you posting with permission, you jerk? It's like these comments sound a lot like, in Steins Gate, with @channel. It's like a lot of that kind of posting. As a person living in Kagoshima, my eyes are tearing up. Should I flee to the northeast for real? I thought that Kimijima Ko died like 10 years ago. What do you mean he's back? He's just data, right? Something like an AI? To me, that means there could be many copies. There seems to be a lot here. Yeah, there's a lot. Seems that a lot of people are talking about Kimijima Ko as an AI, as data, so I'm sure that's all interesting, but I don't want to take a bunch of time and read through all those right now. Gotta work hard. There is so much to do. It's like, what kind of stuff? You got it. Osu! It's like, try and get up into my falsetto. Thank you so much, Osu. Gotta run to the man from the sea statue while the hard-hearted sergeant is out of sight. Hard-hearted sergeant? I'm a little confused. Who is she talking about? I said the man from the sea statue, but it was just a lie. I don't know what this emoticon means. LMAO. Big Brother is out of... No, wait, wrong voice. Big Brother is out today again. I guess I'll wander around the food court. Please come visit me. I thought I would find a direction if I came to the robot lecture venue, but I guess it's not that easy. Didn't think they'd see me wearing that. Yesterday's was way better than what just happened. Please forget what you saw. Oh, Juna. Oh. I feel bad for Juna. I mean, she does still kind of have a inferiority complex, and for her to be clad in bloomers would be so mortifying for someone who has an inferiority complex like Juna. It's like, oh man. I ran off right away. No, wait, this is Akio. What am I doing? I'm getting my voices all mixed up. I ran off right away, so I stayed safe, but that's so tragic. Don't worry about it. You two forget everything you saw today. It's kinda hard to forget what we saw. It's like, just the image of Juna and Heidi in bloomers has kind of been burned into my brain, into my mind. Ay. What are you talking about? What did I see? He's just kind of playing along. I did not see Senpai in bloomers. Except you did, Subaru. You didn't forget at all. I mean, Juna just hit the nail on the head. It's like, of course they remember. It's like, how can you not? I apologize. My tongue slipped. I have forgotten all of it. No, you haven't, Subaru. It's like he tries to deny it, but it's like he is a teenage boy. Be all about PE clothes and bloomers are too niche. Okay, I'm just wondering if I had gone to the other geotag, if I had run into Frau in bloomers. I just wonder. I guess I'll find out eventually. I mean, I believe I have to like come back to this point in time to go to another route. So maybe I'll see Frau eventually in bloomers. It's like just picturing it is bad enough. Of course I own them. Is that a problem? Excuse me, Frau? Okay. Calm. Oh boy. I think he definitely has a different vibe. He who exactly, Heidi? I'm not entirely sure who she means by just saying he. Kaito? Oh! Okay, I'm from Daru's perspective. Fetus, okay.
Yesterday was the 3rd anniversary of our meeting event for the first Akihabara Entertainment Cafe that Fetus produced. Mermaid plus Nyan squared. Thank you for coming, every Nyan.
It's like my Fetus voice is kind of like Frau's voice, but more excitable.
It gives me chills to think that there are actual people who want any technology related to Kimijima-ko.
Yeah, I feel the same way. When you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you. It's like, I can't do that without laughing.
That's deep. What a lesson.
That is kind of deep, yes.
First would rather want the robot club.
It's like, Fetus also speaks very fast, and I have a hard time speaking fast, so I get easily tongue-tied when I try and do it.
Fetus would rather want the robot club kids from Tanegashima that saved the world, Nyan. I really felt their purity and hard work from the live commentary video, Nyan. TBH, they are cute, Nyan. Kawaii!
I feel you. Of course, Daru feels Fetus.
In the end, the clever venture president turned out to also be a pervert. Don't categorize me with Daru and Nyan.
Little does she know. I guess she doesn't know that DaSH is Daru. Or does she? Well, it just says be tighter, so yeah, maybe she doesn't actually know that that's Daru. I feel you.
Magishi lunch. Today I had the usual large karage meal at the place I always visit.
Her juicy karage number 1. Alright. So I'm Daru apparently. Okay. Central Tanegashima High.
へえ、ここがヤシオキュンたちが通ってた高校か。
Yep.
ええ。
After receiving permission to enter from the security officer, Yashio-kyun gazes at the campus with dazzled eyes. You have to get permission to enter from a security officer? That must be new, because I don't remember that at all from the first game. School, huh? It's been 10 years since I've been in this sort of environment. Ever since he was in college, I guess. Those were the good old days. It's like having some nostalgia here, Daru. I didn't need to think about anything.
それじゃ探すとしますか。
Okay, let's do that. It's like Kimijima did give us the hint to come to the school for the geotag. Question is, where is it exactly? Yashio-kyun faces me and suddenly switches gears from his earlier nostalgia-filled trance.
そうね。
あ、 言っときますけど、余計なところは探さないでくださいよ。
You might want to be a little more specific of what you think is weird, Kaito. It's like, Daru can think of a lot of things in a lot of places that could be weird.
わかってるっつうの。僕は変態だけど紳士なの。人犯罪者みたいに言わんで。
Alright, that's fair. Don't go lumping him with criminals.
そいつは失礼しました。
Oh, okay. So school entrance. The yeah, that's the entrance inside the school. Bike parking lot, courtyard, connecting corridor, and just corridor. Okay, let's see what the guide says here. Okay, well, the guide doesn't actually tell me where to go. So I guess I gotta choose for myself here. Where to go first? Not sure. Let's try... Not very much is in the entrance. Probably not there. I mean, it could be in the school entrance from outside. I mean, that is where a Kimijima report was in the first game. Maybe there. But they wouldn't put it in the same spot as the first game, would they? I would think not. Let's see, connecting corridor, courtyard, bike parking. Let's try... maybe the bike parking lot? Let's try here first. This is the parking lot. Can I bring up my... yes, I can. I remember in the first game I could look at the bikes to get geotags, yeah. Once again, yeah. Oh, geotag expert. Conda Super Club. Stop it with the cannot take screenshot now. I am not pressing any button when that comes up. Seriously. Get these out of the way. Yep, there is one over here. But I can't seem to do anything with it. Where could you be? You little power mark. It's interesting that the guide doesn't actually tell me where to go and where to look. I actually have to figure it out for myself.
他探してみよう。
Okay.
そうですね。
Let's see. Let's try... they wouldn't actually put it at this outside school entrance, would they? I may as well check here. This is the school gate. Is this where the AR marker is? Okay, it's not at the top of these, which is where the Kimijima report was. It's like there's a lot to look at here, so it's like it could be anywhere on this screen if it was here somewhere. It is here. They did it to me again! At the school entrance, just in a different location.
Hmm? これは
ありましたか？
I did.
あったあった。まったく、よくもまあこんな面倒なところに。
It's like, welcome to the club, Daru. I turned the switch off. It should, yes. It worked last time with the cat ear maid outfits. I can't help but be a wee bit disappointed. Daru's sad.
それじゃ西の表に戻りましょ
う。I guess we're going back there again.
OK。そんじゃ帰りますか。
Everything's back to normal. All the girls are back in their normal clothes. Upon arriving at the festival venue, it's immediately clear that everyone is back to normal. Blah.
何残念そうな声出してるんですか？
Because, Yashio-kyun, I am a perverted gentleman. I can't help but be disappointed about this.
だってさ。
橋田さんもありがとう、助かったよ。
Once again. Oh my god, I don't know what I would have done if I saw Akiho in bloomers. I mean, it's Juna and Airi was enough for me. It's like if I saw all of them in bloomers, oh man.
あれ、どうかした？
そういや、秋田の姿を見なかったなって思って。
With bloomers on, yeah.
だってブルマだよ。あんな恥ずかしい格好で接客なんてできるわけないじゃん。
I mean, we all saw how embarrassed Juna got. Akiho, while probably not as incredibly embarrassed as Juna, she would still have gotten really embarrassed. I do wonder with Frau, though, how embarrassed she would have gotten.
すぐに近くの建物の中に駆け込んだんだよ。おかげで店長には大目玉。はあ、今日のバイト代。
I'm sorry, Akiho. Akitan's eyes turned a fiery red.
それもこれも全部君島公のせいだよ。
Yet it's also kind of our fault because we're the ones who, well, Daru, I should say, specifically thought of the bloomers. It seems that whatever you think at the time that it will be made manifest in this like AR, in this kind of AR skin with the girls. It's like first cat ear maid outfits, then bloomers. What's next? I just kind of wonder. But at the same time, I'm like, do I even want to know?
うちにバイトさえなければこの手で懲らしめてやるのに
Say, I'm sure you would, Akiho.
アキちゃん落ち着いて。ほら、これあげるから。
Of course, a skull, her favorite drink. Yashio-kyun slowly hands Akitan a bottle he bought at a vending machine earlier.
スコール
And that perked her right back up. After receiving the drink, she holds it up high, then starts chugging it. She's gulping it down like a champ. She's definitely gonna burp. I mean, that wasn't a burp.
二人とも絶対にあいつを止めてね。うちの代わりにバイト代の恨み晴らしてよね。
Will do, Akio.
おお
I respond to her reflexively, wound up by her momentum.
お、なんだお前たち楽しそうだな。
Hi, Michi. It's like finally, it's like we get to meet back up with Michi. And of course, he's in his usual dress, his tracksuit, and his whistle. Can't forget about the whistle. Suddenly, a shady dude in a tracksuit with a laid-back voice appears out of nowhere. You know, actually, the funny thing with Michi, his voice actor is the same guy who voices Leskinen in Steins Gate Zero, which is like completely like different voice. It's like he is extremely talented, I feel, because Michi and Leskinen sound so different.
それより見たか今日の騒動。ありゃ見物だったな。
見物ってもしかしてブルマ騒動のこと言ってるの？
I mean, he has to be. I kind of wonder what Michi's reaction was to that. Not to mention the cat ear maid outfits. Akitan's face is filled with rage, but the man doesn't seem to care one bit.
いやまさかこの目でブルマなんて過去の遺物を拝める日が来るなんてな。君島公様々だな。
Oh my god. Really, Michi, you're going to thank Kimijima?
何言ってんの？あいつのおかげでどれだけみんなが迷惑してるか。
そうか？どっちかっていうと祭りが盛り上がってるように思えるけどな。
I mean, has it been? I haven't really gotten that sense. I mean, he caused panic with the Matchlock robot, but then we were told that like everyone thought that it was like all just a show. So, is it actually exciting for people that this is going on? You know, with the Matchlock robot, and now with the AR, I don't know what to call them, AR hiccups, with changing all the girls' outfits. Actually, he might be right. Of course, Daru would agree with him. If you only go by Akitan and Juntan's reactions, things seem bad. but everyone else at the festival seemed to enjoy it. Really?
実際今日はどんなハプニングが起きるのかってそれを楽しみに来る人も多いみたいだぞ。
I'm surprised by this. Okay.
みんな悠長なことばっかり言って、そのうち何が起こっても知らないんだからね。
Akio, the phrase is when shit hits the fan, not when things hit the fan. It's like, it's okay, Akio, you can swear. Although from my understanding with the Japanese, that they don't really swear all that much.
まあだからこそヤシオたちが動いてるんだろ。
Partly. The man glances over at us. He's still grinning.
ちょっと聞いてもいいかしら？こちらの御人は…
ああ、そういえばそうだったね。この人はミッチー。俺たちの元担任。
どうもどうも。二人の元担任の長深田光彦っす。
Michi sticks out his right hand and squeezes my hand firmly.
橋田さんでしょ。あなたのことはおじきからも聞いてます。
Oh, really? Michi has heard of Daru from Sumio.
おじき？
アメ社長のこと。
Ah, Nagafkara. They do share the same family name.
うちの連中がいろいろとお世話になってるようですみません。
No problem.
っていうか、本当ならミッチーがやんなきゃいけないんじゃない？
It was technically supposed to be his job in the first game, but now he's not their teacher anymore.
あのな、夏休みだからって先生にはやることがいっぱいあるんだよ。それに卒業した今、先生はお前たちを監督する義務はない。これ豆知識な。
Again with his pro tips. Oh boy. It's like, am I gonna get a bunch of pro tips from him again in this game too? Quote unquote pro tip. What exactly about that makes it a pro tip? Thank you, Daru. Thank you. I feel vindicated for Daru asking this, at least to himself. And actually, he looks like he's just been wasting time here all day long.
そういうわけなんで、これからも一つこいつらのことをよろしく頼みます。
Thank you. It's like, I mean, I know Daru is capable, but at the same time, the way his mind works, I mean, his perviness, you know, he's like, he can't help the way he is. Okay. Michishi. One, I feel like that doesn't fit Michi, and two, Daru calling him that makes his name very, rhymable, I guess. I mean, it's like a rhyme. Michi-shi. Michi, shi, chi, shi. It's like a rhyme. It's kind of weird with him. Michi-shi takes my hand again and gives it a few large vertical shakes.
そうそう。 お前たちに教えておいてやる。
More of your pro-tipping?
歴史上最初のブルマは膝下まであった。これも豆知識な。
That's not a pro tip, that's just a fact. And facts don't exactly make pro tips exactly. Those were Michishi's last words before disappearing into the festival's crowded madness. Now that, good sir, is a true pro tip. No. That's more like a fun fact than a pro tip. Pro tips are more like words of wisdom. That is not a pro tip, what he just said. That was a fun fact.
相変わらずだよね、ミッチーも。
Of course not.
ほんと。あれじゃあいつまで経っても奥さんもらえそうにないね。
Akio, did you honestly think that Michi was ever gonna get married? I know I just kind of put Michi down saying that, but still, it's like he just doesn't seem like marriage material to me. And so the day of the Great Bloomer incident drew to a close. Until the next AR hiccup. Anyway, right? Whatever that will be. After Hashida-san leaves, I stay behind, lost in thought. What are you thinking about, Kaito? It's been a while since I've been back. Maybe it's about time I go see her. But what if she doesn't want to see me? Misane? I mean, I hope we actually do see her. I mean, I want to know how she's doing. I mean, she caused so much bad. It's like, I want to know how she is mentally.
Oh yeah? Kaito-kun.
Hi, Kenichiro. I turn around to find Uncle Senomiya standing there with a friendly smile. Good to see you again.
あ、どうも。
Wait a minute. Gotta get his geotag. Born in 66. 53 years old. Kagoshima Space Center Chief. Yes. Oh, I missed. Oh yeah, I didn't look in this direction. When we were going through everything with Kimijima and Airi and Kaito. So yeah, I completely missed this geotag last time. Yo-Yo Fishing Stand. 100 yen per play. Take one you like, even if you lose. Even if you lose, well, that's nice, actually.
Dodai choshi wa?
Doing good. How about you?
まあ、それなりにです。
そうか。まあ、元気ならそれで十分だ。
Is it just me, or does his voice sound a little different? Like he sounds older to me than he did in the first game. Did they change voice actors? Maybe? I don't know. He just sounds a little different to me. Is Misane? I swallow my words just before speaking out. I've only seen Misane once after the incident. I can vividly recall Misane's speechless, sorrowful face.
カイトくん？
あ、いえ、すみません。
そのうち、うちにも遊びにおいで。
はい。
As Uncle Senemiya walks away, I can't help but wonder how he's feeling. Yeah, now that Kaito says this, I actually wondered the same thing. I mean, it's his daughter, Misane's daughter. It's like, how does he feel about the whole incident from the first game? With what happened and the outcome, it's like, how does he feel about his daughter? Misane is still in the hospital. Oh. She's still in the hospital after 6 months? That incident pushed her into such a dark and heavy place. I'm trying to remember from the first game. Didn't she wind up in a coma? It's like, she's still in that coma? But according to Akiho, lately she smiles more often. Oh no, wait, no. She's not in a coma. Why is she in the hospital then? I mean, she's not seriously injured, right? Where is she? I am unsure. So maybe she wouldn't mind if I visited her. But what if she still looks at me with those sad eyes? I just can't bring myself to make the trip. You've only seen her once in the hospital, Kaito. Come on.
Yashio senpai.
I didn't realize Subaru was standing right next to me while I'm deep in thought. Getting a lot of different angles in this game so far. Of some of the same areas. Tanemi Zumaru. I inherited Tanemi Zumaru from Grandpa, still running strong. Huh. It's an interesting name. B-Coop. Nishino Omote Branch. Safe and secure, local food of B-Coop. I almost said 6 a.m. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Anything else? Aside from Subaru's stern-looking face.
何してるんですか？こんなところでぼーっと突っ立って。
いや、そろそろ帰ろうかと思ってね。スバル君も今から帰り？
いえ、僕はもう少しだけやることがあるので。
Subaru says as he massages his own temple. I accidentally bumped the trigger. He must be exhausted.
そっちもなかなか大変そうだね。
ヤシオ先輩の方こそ。
Like we all do. He's right. considering the craziness of the last few days, I guess it's been pretty rough for me too.
それにしても、君島公は何を考えてるんでしょう。
Good question. It's like, what exactly is going on with him?
何って？
だってそうでしょう。あんな、変なことばっかり。
I guess kind of inadvertently. I mean, it does really seem like this whole nonsense with the cat ear maids and the bloomers are all just like perverted thoughts made manifest from whatever we are thinking and talking about. It seems to be that way anyway. It's just kind of interesting. It's like, what if we were to think of something that were to get rid of Kimijima? Would he just up and leave? I mean, that would make for a really short game, but, you know, that could work, maybe.
やっぱ、バグってるって可能性もあるのかもね。
I don't think he's bugging out. I think this is all part of some weird big plan. Kimijima-ko is an AI that only exists as data. AI, artificial intelligence. AI appears in all sorts of ways, from control systems with self-learning abilities to programs with memorized human routines. Whether it be a robot or an android or someone made of data like Kimijima. AI technology has advanced considerably alongside robotics technology. But in reality, AI tech is still far off from simulating a real human being on a practical level. In other words, this technology is still undergoing research and development. Faulty programs are a dime a dozen.
だったらいいんですが。違いますよ。いいっていうのは別に今日のあれが良かったっていうわけじゃなくて。
I mean, in addition to Juna getting embarrassed, Subaru also got embarrassed even though he wasn't wearing bloomers. And honestly, I don't want to picture any of the guys in bloomers.
スバルくん、落ち着いて。
Cool your jets, kid. Well.
ああいうのも悪くはないよね。
I mean, that is true.
そうですね。
The day eventually came to an end, and I failed to bring myself to visit Misane. You really should have gone. Maybe tomorrow? If at all? It's like, I want him to visit Misane. It's like, if this wasn't a visual novel and more like a kind of like a free roaming game, and if I had control of Kaito, I would make him go to the hospital to visit Misane. It's like, I'd be like, come along, Kaito, you're coming with me!
どう思います？
Some smooth music here. Sawada. Daru must be with him. Right? I mean, I'm Daru, right? Yeah. Anything to look at? Aside from... What are those? Beer cans or soda cans? Is that perfume? Hey, Sawada, you want to put on some perfume for me? Like, make yourself smell all fresh. Suitcase. What is in his suitcase? Is that all food? Yeah, you pervert. Great. A suitcase and its geotag is telling me I'm a pervert. Oh my god. That's funny. A hair dryer. Oh my god. I haven't seen hair dryers in a hotel like that in ages. A laptop. Sawada-kun asks after taking a swig of the beer he brought. Okay, so that's beer cans. Okay. I look out the window to see a vast starry sky I could never see in Tokyo. This area is relatively well lit, but I can still see the stars clearly. If I go somewhere with less city lights, maybe I'll get to see an even more potent cluster of stars. I'd love to bring my waifu and daughter here someday. Wrong use of waifu. Wife. It's strange. When we're in Tokyo, we never drink together like this. I never expected to do this in Tanegashima, of all places.
君島コート電磁波照射装置ね。
Sawada's getting him up to speed of what happened in the first game.
ひとまず君島港は置いておくとして、問題なのは電磁波照射装置ですね。
Okay. I mean, we need to find the equipment and what? Turn it off?
まあ僕の知っている範囲だと電磁波照射装置っつうのはある一定範囲に向けて電磁波を照射してその範囲内にいる人たちに幻覚を見せる装置なんだけど。
That's right.
今回の件に関して言えば、君島港が見せている幻覚は幻覚の範疇を超えている。
そういうこと。
No one can safely consider the cat ear maid outfits and PE bloomers as hallucinations. Yes, exactly. But the water balloons from earlier today weren't just hallucinations. I mean, yeah, Kimijima made them a lot bigger. It's like, how did he do that exactly? They were tangible. We could feel them. You felt cold from getting wet. Of course, I'm not suggesting that those water balloons somehow gained material form or anything.
視覚だけでなく触覚や味覚もまた脳が与える電気信号ですし、電磁波を照射することによってそれらの感覚を司る脳の部分に影響を与え、現実と変わらないものと思わせることはできる。
I mean, that is what's happening, so...
要するにプラシーボ効果みたいなもんかね。
I mean, that's one way to look at it, like a placebo effect. A placebo appears to look like medicine, but actually does not provide any medical assistance. However, by providing it to patients and claiming that it is medicine, it provides mental relief. Even though it offers no medical benefits, sometimes it can aid in recovery. A doctor will administer a sick patient with benign substances while making the patient believe that they'll cure the sickness. Interestingly, the patient who takes said benign substance, believing that it works, recovers.
こういう実験を知っていますか？
I mean, it definitely sounds familiar to me.
目隠しをした死刑囚の腕に痛みを与え、血を抜いているという嘘を教え込む。
それなら聞いたことがあるを。確かそれを本当だと信じた死刑囚はやがて命を落としたんだっけ。
This sounds very familiar.
ええ。
From a different game, that is. I don't know whether this is true or not, but if human sensations are dictated by the brain, once the brain is convinced of something, it's not unlikely that it could actually happen. Right, yeah. Furthermore, let's just say that someone saw something with their eyes, heard it, and felt it on their skin. Even if they understood whatever it was wasn't real, would they really be able to parse that out? I mean, maybe. But it's like the way that the human mind works when it hallucinates. The brain kind of goes into overdrive, and I mean the brain kind of goes in different directions, and the person who's experienced the hallucination is like, is this real? Is it, or is it not? It's like, it's kind of like a dilemma. It's like, what is real? What is not? What is reality? What is fiction? It's kind of that kind of thing. It's like fantasy versus realism. And hey, maybe now that I think about it, actually, maybe that's like the theme of this game. Fantasy versus realism. I mean, that would be an interesting theme to go with in this game. That would make for some very interesting storytelling.
あるいは
It sounds like Sawada-kun is considering the same possibilities that I am.
とにかく必要があれば彼女に確認してみるという手もあるかもしれませんね。
Misane? I assume that's who he's talking about. Her, an acquaintance of mine who is familiar with this subject. Oh. No. Kurisu. That's who he's referring to. Because Kurisu's a genius, for one, and her specialty is neuroscience. So that would make complete sense. Maybe she could give us a clear answer, but for now, let's wait and see.
つうかさ、実は他にも気になることがあってさ。
何です？
I'm curious what this is as well.
電磁波照射装置を使って幻覚を見せるためには、あらかじめ何らかのプログラムを施しておかなきゃいけないわけでしょ？
Right, I mean, that would make the most sense.
ええ。
じゃあ、今日起きたこともそうなのかなって。
I mean, it has to.
そうだと考えるのが今のところ妥当ではありますが。
But what? It just felt too real for it to be a program. Like Kimijima isn't all data? Maybe? Is that what they're going with? Of course, it's possible that Kimijima Co. rewrote the program right there and then. But we can only come up with a hypothesis at this point. There's nothing we can verify. There's one other thing I've been curious about though, and that is that weird piece of metal I picked up yesterday. Oh, the monopole? What is it?
まだ何か？
いや、それより、ほら、もう一杯どうぞ。
For a second there, I thought Daru was gonna be like, anyway, here, take a look at this. I found this on the ground. What is this? It's like hands him the monopole. I thought that's what he was gonna say and do.
え？ええ。
When you've got not typo. When you've got not a clue what's going on. Although in this case it would be an omito instead of a typo. When you've got not a clue what's going on, it's pointless to try and think about it. Thinking under those situations is fruitless.
っていうか沢田キュン、車だよね。
ええ。
Then what are you doing drinking a bunch of beer?
どうやって帰るん？
I mean, unless he's actually staying in this hotel.
それは。
This is how my third day in Tanegashima ended. Man, it was so hot today.
なん
That sounded like a gunshot. I mean, did that come from the festival? I mean, it is a gun festival, so... A sudden roar forces me awake from the depths of my sleep. Like, that's one way to get someone to wake up. Just fire a gun. That sounds awfully close. This sound. It's a matchlock gun. Oh, he knows specifically it's coming from a matchlock gun. I remember reading somewhere that there would be a volley firing of matchlock guns today. Oh. Because I've been hanging out with the Robot Club all this time, I've had nothing but robots in mind. I guess this is still technically the Waizaka Gun Festival. I mean, yes. It is going for a week, Daru. It's like, come on, did you forget? I guess I'll go check it out.
あれ
What? The world is distorted. Huh? Plus, I feel awfully lethargic. You feeling okay, Daru? Maybe the heat from yesterday is getting to me. Or is it the booze? Does he have a hangover? I look out the window and see the sun shine relentlessly, illuminating my surroundings.
うわ、きつー。
Never mind. I want to see the matchlock gun stuff, and the festival preparations and geotag search are all important, but I don't think I can do any of that today.
とりあえず、野手級には連絡しとくかね。
Emergency message from Big Bro Daru. I don't feel so good today. I'm going to rest at the hotel. The rest is up to you. Okay, he's the one who's staying at the hotel. Where is Sawada staying then? Isn't he also at the hotel? This should do it. Go, message, be free! That's how I feel about Taro. It's like, go, be free! Go. It's like, be free, you perverted parakeet. If anything, Taro is the perviest character. Which is kind of weird to say about a parakeet. What was that? Oh, it was the message sound going, that zooming message sound that plays whenever you send a mail. It's like, Durr. Anyway, I decided to stay indoors for the day. There are lots of festival stands right across the street, but I can't even drag myself over there. I eat all my meals at the hotel restaurant. This is like smooth jazz. I really like it. By the evening, I'm finally feeling a bit better. Well, I think I'll stop it here for now. Now that I'm like starting to think more along the lines of like the theme being fantasy versus fiction, I feel like this game could be very interesting in that regard. If it does wind up having that theme, I mean, it would be an interesting route to take the story of Robotics Notes. Granted, I am just kind of theorizing, but you know me. You know me and my theories. So I can't help but throw any possibilities out there. It's like just kind of throw a theory out there, see if it sticks. But anyway, oh man. It is smelling really good in here right now because I have in my crock pot and back behind me here, I have corned beef cooking, and it smells really, really good. It's like I have plans to make a Reuben out of the corned beef and have some scotch along with it. So I'm already looking forward to dinner. So it's like if smell-o-vision was possible, you'd be able to smell it as well. But anyway, I'll finally stop it here. Kind of got a little distracted there, but it just smells really good in here. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you all for watching as well. What happened to my voice there? Let me try that again. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you all for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.